the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you collective energy readings. Welcome, welcome to the channel. I hope everybody's doing great. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the chat or the comment section, depending on when you see this, morning, noon, or night. What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good, collective? We about to get into it. Peace, bite. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing scrumptious. What's- I am. I'm having a great day today. You know, anytime you make a couple dollars, that's a good day. You get what I'm saying? Anytime you make a few, make some bread, as the old school would say, that's a decent day. hmm We got a downloaded message tonight. We ain't had that in like a couple days, but except for songs. We're gonna see what it do. We're gonna confirm or take me on a different journey. We'll see. Red Elephant, hey, how are you? How you doing? Is the gang getting into the building or what? So, the downloaded message. Oh, let me make sure my people's is on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure my folks is doing what it do. Close that back so they can stay out of here. Put that bag up there close. I need extra. Be strong. Like, yeah, they get it cracked, but they strong. I need a hook on that door or something. But I don't want to do that and fuck around forget. Yeah, they do. They have a bathroom. What's up, Monty? You had a good nap, Red Elephant? Y'all must have knew this was gonna be scrumptious today. We gonna see what spirit do. Oh Lord. Yeah, no, it's gonna be something. All right, so the downloaded message was somebody wants to come home. Somebody, in the pre-shuffle, um, there was somebody wanting forgiveness. I'm gonna put it to y'all like that. In the pre-shuffle, it was the meeting. Hi, Mushroom Girly Pop. How you doing? So I've been getting that message for a while, and then I had it confirmed today by my spiritual cousin. Yeah, somebody wants forgiveness. Hello, Carmen. How are you, darling? Hola, chica. Girl, my child got invited to her first quinceañera. We'll talk about that later, but I had to tell you about that one. I was like, oh, now we gotta find another dress. Great. I don't know how formal it's gonna be. I don't know much about quinceañeras. I've never been to one. I just watched them on TV. Everybody does it different because I've seen some dressed down, but mostly not. So yes, thank you for coming to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe if this is your first time. If this is your first time, welcome to the Spiritual Lounge. If it's not your first time, welcome back. Thank you for coming. Make sure when you subscribe, you ring that bell. That way you're notified anytime I come on. And by the way, when um when I pre-post, right? When I let y'all know the live is coming on. You could pre-like it and you can hit notify. That lets you know when I'm gonna come on. Okay. So go ahead and pre-like. Maybe you won't make it and you hit the what you call a replay. Any like, share, and or subscribe is free, right? But it's an energetic donation to the channel. So anything you do like that, I definitely appreciate it. Definitely helps us grow, helps the algorithm push us out there. You know what I'm saying? Alice in Wonderland. Oh Lord, they got themes. Mm-mm. They got themes. I didn't get no theme from the her invitation is pretty basic. Nice, but very like formal but basic. And then she said the family, but I thought it was just for the child. Lord, I don't know. We all supposed to be there or what? I guess I gotta clarify that, but I RSVP for the child. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so yeah. So anyway, back to the I'm getting off course. Back to download a message. So there is a need, someone has a need for forgiveness. If you just could forgive them, right? Now, this is not everybody's story. I need to start that off to clarify. This ain't gonna be everybody's story. Some people ain't sorry, y'all. They just ain't, and they ain't gonna ever be because they did what they did and they knew what they was doing. Okay, so this ain't gonna necessarily resonate for everybody. Let's just come to that understanding. Some people are not sorry for their behavior. If they sorry, trust me, you will know they sorry. It will be all in the efforts that they make, the body language, you know what I'm saying? Maybe what they tell people. But you will get an idea. Even if they too cowardly to say something at the time or they just don't have the courage yet, you will know. You'll know. It's a deep knowing too that they sorry. Because it's also a deep knowing when they not sorry. Okay? When they can be fun. What's up, Black Cherry? How you doing, girl? How you doing? So yeah, so this message is for those who someone wants forgiveness from, and the person who wants the forgiving. Like they feel like they need to be forgiven, right? This is somebody that does not want to. That regret is a burden. It's too heavy. Um, mm, what's the deck that I use when I hold on? This the deck. I'm gonna tell you. This come out a lot in pre shuffles, but it's not for. I just know that this energy is not for everybody. I just gotta remind y'all that part. Where is it? I gotta show you the imagery. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is one grief. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, some of them is just not sorry. They just sorry, meaning trifling. You know what I'm saying? They going through an awakening. It's not the deck I was planning on using, but I'm gonna show you in a second. Oh, and this seems to be coupled with it. Remember, I was telling you somebody's in a victim mentality, purge, they be crying. Hmm. Anxiety, anxiety. Got that what's her name? Agechi song. Oh, I don't know what her name is. You know what I'm trying to say. Where the hell is it? Is it at the bottom? Mm, oh, this is one that keeps coming out. We're gonna see. I'm gonna shuffle and see if that's what spirit gonna give us. But I'm telling you, pre-shuffle and this forgiveness. Somebody is like, if you could just, in the words of Imani, if you could just forgive me. Okay? Somebody going through lessons. They learning their lessons. But you know what I always tell y'all about lessons? People can experience a lot of lessons, but they may not get the lessons, right? Somebody's getting lessons and experiencing lessons right as we speak. So there's a lot going on, and we're about to unpack. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. We starting off with the homemade deck. What's going on with the person that wants forgiveness, Spirit? All right. You are my first true love. So this is somebody you're not in connection with that does have remorse, that recognizes that you are their first true love. All right. So I don't know who they with, who they been with, whatever. You are their first true love. Tell me more. You have my whole heart, and I can't wait to tell you. So this person wants to communicate with you. Not only are their first true love, but don't nobody else fit in that heart no more. So maybe they were sharing space with multiple people, but they not sharing that space no more. You got their whole heart now. You done elevated to the whole heart, not just a piece. Tell me more, spirit. Are you catching what I'm putting down? Cause somebody is over here like, fuck all them other folks. I don't want to be a player no more. Tell me more, spirit. Nobody want to play no games, okay? Because they made the wrong choice. Now they gotta face their decisions, and they hope you don't let them go. Somebody wanna come home. You hear me? They like shit. In hindsight, they like, wait, I had true love with Collective. I had true love with them. What was I thinking? So they had awakening in the recent past. Then it's like you have my whole heart. Like, oh, in the present moment, they are feeling every bit of what you were to them. Okay? Every bit. Tell me more, spirit. And then I'm not letting you go, period. So somebody wants to hold on for dear life. Ooh, tell me more, spirit. One at a time. Oh, I miss you. Do you still love me? Do you miss me too? Mm-mm-mm. Don't mind my chicken scratch, y'all. But yeah, and bottom of the deck, this person played games with you. They were immature in the past. That's what it was. I play a lot of games because I need to know if you really care or will you leave me. This person tried to play with your mental at different times. They just testing the waters, trying to see. This is definitely the repeat energy. Okay. This excuse me. This person really is trying to see what's up. Like, can I come home? I want to come home. Says I play a lot of games because I need to know. So this person would our first thing I get is they try to test your energy for them, like try to see if you get mad at them. Mad anger tells them that you care in some way. When you are unbothered, they don't know that you don't care. They don't know if you care or not. Like this person is unsure. But I think that you could have conveyed to this person that you care. You know what I'm saying? If you show them unconditional love, like they're indicating here, with you being their first true love and having their heart, and all of this in hindsight, I feel like you've already indicated to them that you care, but maybe they pushed you too far. Maybe they pushed you away. You know what I'm saying? And now they dealing with the consequences of their decision because it says I made the wrong choice and now I have to face my. So this person, mm, spirit said this person cannot get around the consequences of their choices all day. Yeah. So you wasn't. Nobody was. Not my collective. Y'all was not going to play the game, the back and forth, and the what I'm saying, the this and that. You weren't going to do that. This person thought they thought like a little child, like they didn't think in an adult fashion. They were not emotionally mature with you. Okay, so they played the games. And I don't know, games could look different. You know what I'm saying? They could be different for anybody. I don't know what to tell you, but playing games with a divine, somebody your true love, somebody that loved, nurtured, and cared for you. probably didn't want nothing back other than to be loved back, and you playing games with somebody. So I feel like that's where they missed you at. That's where they had you messed up at. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank you, Cherry. So this person, somebody made a big boo boo, and now they realize it, and they like, I'm not letting you go. So this person is holding on to your energy for dear life. This ain't the person. I'm telling you, like, this is not that person. I feel like they can get past their pride and ego at some point. Maybe a long time, but eventually they will tell you how they truly feel, because they said they can't wait to tell you. I can't wait to tell you that how much you have their whole heart. I feel like this is also somebody that did not ever really express how much you meant to them. So you may not have gotten that far into a relationship with somebody. Now, if you had a long-term relationship with somebody and y'all don't talk feelings and all of that, this ain't your story. This is somebody who they may have something had kicked off, but it didn't wrap up. Okay. So this person did not um convey to you just how much you feel. Or you might have had a short stint with this person only for them to not really let you know what you mean to them. They may not have wanted to be vulnerable with you. They may have had a lot of pride and ego with you. Okay. And so you didn't know how they really felt. This person hid their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were logical. They could have been an air sign, somebody that just like, nah, you fit this bubble in this box or whatever. You check this thing here, and you were like, I'm checking the list off, but I'm not the one. Word. Okay. All right, tell me more, spirit. Yeah, what I tell you, they want to come home. This person wants to return to you. And for this to be, I'm excuse me, clarifying, you are my first true love. This person realizes this, and they realized it in the past, right? So they have already started an awakening. So whatever time has gone past, this person is like, hold on, what am I doing? Because collective was my person, beloved was my person. And now I want to come back to my person. But they know they made a wrong decision, whatever that is. But we'll unpack it. Tell me more, spirit. So what's in the current energy, spirit? Divine timing. This person want to manifest you. They felt like this was a fated event. You were meant to come into their life at the time that you did, and vice versa. And I feel like you both taught each other lessons. Because I also feel like what when two separate, right? And one stays gone, it's usually because that person, usually, not always, usually because that person has learned their self worth, and they're no longer going to tolerate any nonsense, especially with somebody playing games and admitting to the playing game. They're not gonna go for it. Just not. When you notice there's nonsense, you remove yourself. Some of us do that. I was telling my cousin today how my brother always called me the cutoff queen. And I was like, really? I didn't know he paid attention to me like that. He's like, oh yeah, you cut people off real quick. And I was like, sometimes I feel like I give people too much. And he like, nah. When you cut them off, you cut them off. And I think it's because when I get to the end of the rope, I'm kind of like, what am I doing here? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what they say about doing things over and over again is the definition of insanity, especially if you're expecting different results, right? And I just realized I don't want to be in that insane type of loop, you know? Tell me more. And I feel like some of y'all didn't either, because if this pertains to you, if this is your story, you know what I'm saying? You're not for the, you ain't trying to be on that damn merry-go-round. Put it that way. Tell me more, spirit. Free will. What's that called? Oh yeah. They had free will. They made the wrong choice with that free will. Also, I feel like this is somebody who they might have felt to be with you might have been smothering, or they wouldn't have their freedom. You know what I'm saying? They probably felt like if they were to be with you, they would be restricted in some way, right? And so they made a different choice. Maybe you wouldn't have restricted them, or maybe you just about responsibilities and goals, and this person was kind of like in the wind doing whatever, so they had no discipline, no self-discipline. You maybe did, and that's where y'all differ. This person admires that now because they know with all that free will flapping in the wind, this, which way the wind blows, this day, that day, or whatever, they don't know what direction they should be heading into right now. But the only direction they desire to head into is yours. This person wants to come home. Tell me, my spirit. I feel like they abuse their free will, and it's not hurting you, all right? It's hurting them. Tell me more. Conclusion. So you concluded this situation, and they're like, I'm not letting you go. And that's period. Like, oh God, I'm not letting you go. So you put it to rest. You let it go. You took the key out of the lock, or you locked the lock and said, I'm ready. I'm over it. And they're like, I'm not letting you go. Like, so you could say what you want, but you ain't this person is holding on to your energy, okay? Strong. They got a vice grip on your energy. So you feel this person, even if you don't want to be bothered. You can feel their energy. They're like, yep, I'm not letting you go. They got to get their courage up, though, because I don't think you're going to. Because when I put conclusion down, I'm hearing have compassion, have compassion, have compassion. I heard that over and over again. So I don't know. Spirit might want you to have compassion for the person, but also hold on to your self worth, because everybody's story is different, and every level of what you could tolerate or red flags or disrespect is different. Some people don't necessarily come straight out and disrespect you. They just got red flags that you cannot deal with, and maybe they weren't self-aware of those red flags, and you was like, that's a deal breaker. I'm not doing that at all, and you pulled out of this pretty early. And then some people, they go so far as to disrespect, but I feel like with disrespect, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to take this person back no matter how much they don't want to let you go. And that's your prerogative, as you should. You have to do you. But I do feel like just take it how it resonate, and if it don't resonate, don't take it. Tell me more. It says, I miss you. Ooh, destruction. So this person is going through like major tower moments. They're being deconstructed to be built back up. And the old you is gone. That's what I'm hearing. The old you is gone. So what they knew about you, how they felt about you, you know, they still have you encapsulated in their mind. Like they see you a certain way. Whatever they experienced in the past, that's how they see you now, right? But they don't realize the old gone, because they destroyed a part of that by however they behave, right? They destroyed it so that you can rebuild. So you are a newer version of yourself that this person, y'all would need to be reintroduced to each other, because they don't know this new you, and you may not know who they are either. The bottom of the deck, crossroads. Yeah. Somebody, well, they say, you get, you play stupid games, get stupid prizes. So I feel like somebody's they're at a crossroads where they have to evaluate life. It's more of a it's given rebirth, judgment, sphinx. uh what do you call it? Phoenix, not Sphinx, Phoenix type energy, like rising from the ashes kind of shit going on. So somebody is like, okay, what direction do I want to take my life? And they already went down the immature valley. They done went down the playing the games and testing the waters type shit. Somebody don't want me to say what I'm saying because my throat literally is starting to choke up. Mm, mm. And I ain't, and it's the beginning of allergy season, but this ain't allergies, y'all. Somebody's choked up over you because they can't get the words out directly to you. They can stalk you, watch you, talk about you. You know what I'm saying? They do everything but talk to you. Is what I'm getting. This person tells all kinds of stuff about you to other people. Hopefully, they're not telling a false narrative, but they do everything but talk to you, which makes no sense. But it speaks to fear. It speaks to that unwillingness to shed that ego and that pride and be vulnerable with the person they claim to love. Because they say you were their first true love. They say you have their whole heart, but yet where are they? What are they saying? So this person, it must be locked in fear because they're not talking. And on top of that, they don't know the new you. They don't understand or know if you're going to um reject them or not. This person is looking for an invitation, right? They're looking for an invitation because they don't really have the heart to do initiation. They just don't. And so I feel like this, unless they screwed up so bad they can't come back from it, this is somebody, excuse me, with severe what's the word? They got issues, but I'm trying to find the right word. Now I'm hearing anxiety. They might have anxiety, but that's not the word I'm trying to find. I just feel like this person is locked in fear. Now we talked about that the other night on the channel about the fear, overcoming the fear. So this person is having still if this is the same person, they're challenged with fear. They still haven't been able to overcome their fear. Now, Spirit said there's also a lot of drama attached. Okay, so they'll get your popcorn ready. There's some stuff going on. We get ready to unpack it. Where is here we go. You know what deck to pull it out because you know what? Let me get the Tarot of Oppositions. Y'all there? Y'all hear me okay? Where is this? There we go. Okay, thank you, sis. This is one truth telling deck. There's no joke. I'm gonna finish up with this twin flame journey, and then we gonna hit that real quick. Tell me about returning past energy, Spirit. Who are they grieving? This person is. I showed y'all this earlier. This is what comes out in the pre-shuffle. This person is grieving the loss of you. They miss you. They can't believe this person is going through the cycles of grief, like as if you were to mourn somebody, because right now you are their loss. You know what I'm saying? People say, my condolences. Well, you're not dead, but you're alive and dead to them, kind of, this, y'all not together, you're not communicating. Tell me more, Spirit. Deception. Oh. So here's the problem. The deception. They was lying a lot. This person was keeping secrets. I feel like they might have been self uh deceived. Like, delusional. Sometimes when you self deceive, you lie. When you believe a certain thing, you lie to yourself, especially when you can't handle it. That's that cognitive dissonance type of deception. You know what I'm saying? This person was telling themselves that you weren't the one. That in fact they had made a right choice, and in fact they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to deceive themselves, trying to deceive others. There's others that see how this person is with you, how they feel about you, and know the truth. Like it's all written all over their face. I'm hearing that song written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. So this person is they don't have to say nothing. How they feel about you is written all like somebody bring you up or they talk about you, it's written all over their face. If the person is looking at them, they probably like, you feel like this, don't you? And they like, nah, I don't. It's not like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They see it. People know this person think they can hide it. They can't. They cannot hide it. Actually, I'm hearing they don't even want to hide it no more because somehow they know now something happened. It's showing them that they made the wrong choice. Tell me more about that wrong choice spirit. This free spirit they had, free will rather. Oh, they keep wearing this mask, but people could see the mask. They not fooling nobody, y'all. They not even fooling you because you feel them pulling on you. Okay? They not even fooling you. They sit there and concentrate on you so bad. You be like, well, damn, I thought they was right here. That's how much you can feel their energy. Tell me more, spirit. Oh, yeah. What did I just say? They sit there and concentrate. Now, this is contemplation, but that's what they're doing. They just contemplating, thinking. This person ruminates. You live rent free in their head. They planning the this person is planning their apology. Okay. And it's got them in rumination because they don't know what you will accept and what you don't. Remember, they got to get to know you all over again. And somehow, enough time has passed that they realize this. So they thinking like, okay, collective ain't going, they ain't gonna go for that. All right, maybe if I say nah, okay, maybe if I, mm-mm. Because this person likes shortcuts. They want to get straight to it, straight to you, say what they gotta say, and be done with all this karma they going through. Spirit said it's not gonna happen. They gotta eat that, whatever that bad choice they made, and the consequences, they still are going to have to experience that. Tell me more about destruction, spirit. Victim. Well, that's about to be torn asunder with destruction. Maybe they was also playing a victim, like a martyr, for the choices they made. Maybe they told you they had to make this choice, had to do this thing, that they were obligated or required to do certain things, and played the martyr with you. Spirit said, all of that is getting torn up. So whatever they were bound to, whatever they were stuck to, is being torn asunder as we speak, right? So even if they don't aren't fully aware of their circumstances, it's an undercurrent right now, literally. Like those. Well, it all depends on where you're from and what you've experienced, but there's when an earthquake comes, there's what's that other thing called? Afterquake or whatever. It's not afterquake, but it's something I'm trying to. What do they call that? Them rumbles before and after an earthquake. Like you feel it coming, and then it's the earthquake, right? It's like an undercurrent of some shit about to go down to tear something wide open, right? And this person may not be I know when we had an earthquake here, I want to say around this time last year or later. I remember feeling it and going, something wrong downstairs, and is the heating system like what's happening? Like it just was like, is that the pipes? I didn't know what to think, and then the whole house was shaking, and I was like, this is an earthquake. Like, oh shit. And then I was so grateful to God that it aftershock. Thank you. I was grateful that it passed quickly, like it didn't last long. But then later on, like hours later, so they say, let's just say this happened around 1, 6 o'clock, there was still aftershocks that people could hear and feel, rather. I didn't, but they were there. It's like there's an undercurrent, and then there's gonna be an aftershock. Like their consequences are dire. Their consequences are dire to the way they live their life right now. Not die, not death. I don't get that, but it's more like they I don't know how to put this right. They're not going to get an easy way out, and there's going to be multiple happenings, as I guess that's the best way to put it, because I see something darker, right? But then YouTube don't like you talking about it, so I can't really say what I'm seeing right now, but I'm going to say it's dark and it's going to get darker. Okay, like this person's dark night of the soul is going to be something they done been through some stuff before, but the where this is going, it gets even darker, like a blackout. Bottom of the deck, ascending. So this person is going to choose to ascend, or at least the decision is to ascend. All the heaviness, all the chaos, all the victimhood, you know what I'm saying? The pride, the ego, wearing the mask, the deception, the overall energy. This is where their thought process is like, I've tried this way. Now I need to try that way. I need to go this way. So that's why they're at the crossroads, because they got to leave some things behind. That silliness, that them games that they was playing, the deception, the victimhood, wearing the mask, people pleasing, whatever else it is, the ruminating. They gotta leave it behind. If they're gonna come toward you, they gotta leave it behind. And they gotta get their throat chakra together, because they need to not attack mine, because they scared to say what they need to say. Okay. All right, one more shuffle. So now we on the tarot opposition. All right, Spirit, tell me about returning. Returning with what now? Wait, that wasn't deception. Oh, I don't know. But it's divine timing and deception, Lord. Uh-oh. Ace of Wands. Somebody ready to take action. But Spirit said this person is ready to take action against opposition. So there's opposition in your connection. Maybe the bad choice they made were people who would take from them. I'm getting somebody was trying to take something from them. And this person has to hold tight. And they're holding tight to you because they say, I ain't letting you go. So whatever the situation is with this person, they're ready to hold tight. They're not ready to let you go. But they also have to take action. I feel like this person just wants grief. That's what it was. This person just wants they just want the invitation. They want the green light from you. But you can't really just give somebody the green light that made bad choices, that play games with you. You can't just give them a green light. Okay, it's okay to come. It's okay to come home. No, it's not. It's not okay. This person has to pay you. There has to be reciprocity, right? And I don't mean money, although money is always nice. But this is more about What you gonna give to get? So this person has to give up, I would say, the mask to get authenticity back. They have to give authenticity to get authenticity. They have to give vulnerability to get vulnerability. They have to give love to receive love. But this person is used to being in like a Nine of Cups energy, hoping and wishing and praying that it's just given to them. And Spirit said, nope, not going to happen. Tell me more, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they moody. This Knight of Cups in reverse. Where they are, they're very apathetic right now. This person does not feel love. They are very moody. They don't feel creative right now. I feel like this person might have a creative blockage. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they a creative person? Yes. Do they feel inspired right now? Probably not so much. At least in a lot of different areas of their life, they don't. Not maybe not all, but there's some area where there's just a lack of motivation. You see how he's pouring that cup out, but the cup is sand. So this person is just releasing the dust. They not inspired. Their water is not flowing like it should. You know what I'm saying? How they feel about you is not being. I feel like the connection is lacking. So this person is not feeling the love the way they want to feel love. Tell me more. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You Queen of Swords, them. Your sword is up, your communication is clear, you hear what they saying, what they ain't saying, and you decided to like, okay, well, put yourself first because that's the healthy thing to do. Focus on you. You know, you see that pearl of wisdom she got in her lap? That's what you're holding dear. You also said, you need to be authentic with me. Wearing the mask won't work with me. The Queen of Swords is not about the shrouded deception. She's like, give me clear, concise, say what it is, right? Don't miss no words. Say what you mean what you say, and be careful what you say when you're talking to me because when she is an air sign energy. The way she hears things in an intelligent fashion, not that the other signs aren't, but she's listening with her head and not her heart. So this person can't come to you on some moody crybaby, I'm a victim stuff and expect you to be on some, oh, okay, all right, it's okay. You might have had that. You might have that energy too, but not right now. Not with this person. So if there's any invitation is to be clear and concise when speaking to the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Like don't come to her with no half-baked nonsense because she will take it and rip it apart and then tell you no. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep, head over heart all day. Oops, tell me more. Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse. So this person in the past was, I heard liar. They weren't truthful. Truthful. So they did. This person's tongue. They might even be an air sign, but this person's tongue is, we said, wicked, manipulative. They don't tell the truth. Um, I'm getting this person is not just integrity and them are not friends, right? They need to learn integrity. Okay, so whoever they surround themselves with or were surrounded by are not the most up and up people. So this person falls in line, like everybody lies. Everybody lie over there with that person. Tell me more. I didn't want to go back. Yeah, and the nine, this person is codependent. That's why in this victim energy, they're codependent. They also are. They got money blocks. This person has money blocks. Like, just, and I just got chills too. Mm, this person has money blocks. People, the money come in and go out. They don't keep money. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is a very codependent energy, which means they have a hard time getting it for themselves. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands in reverse. Whew. I feel like this person, somebody takes their money, but I also feel like they do reckless things with money. And I feel like the things could just be like, they living their best life, right? At times they live their best life. So that might be their excuse. But Spirit said this person does reckless things with their money. I'm hearing driving a fast car, getting in accidents type shit, because the Knight of Wands is fast moving typically. But in a dark side, he don't care about the consequences of his action until he has to face those consequences. Okay, for the most part, he's the one in reverse. He's gonna get shut down. He don't get the free flow, free will. So this free will this person thought they had was more of a lie than it was the truth about anything. And this person is now realizing they've been reckless in the way they've been living their life. It's the bottom of the deck. Is that the bottom of the deck? No, that is okay. Yeah, this person, excuse me, very reckless, and they don't pay attention to what they have done in the past at the time that they do it. I will say that because they in contemplation energy, so they starting to recognize a lot. But this person in the past energy did not pay attention to the signs, whatever the signs were. They didn't pay attention to it, so they got themselves trapped in a codependent situation with somebody. More. Spencer said this person goes right in their bank account. They ain't even got asked for it. It just disappears. They go to use their money, it ain't there. Yep, the Chariot. I feel like somebody had a car in the past, but they don't know more. Because the Chariot is in the past energy. They used to get around. Or maybe they had a fancy car in the past, but they ain't got no fancy car no more. I heard they rolling, they hating, trying to catch me riding dirty. But I feel like they don't have it like they used to. Tell me more about this. What is this? Knight of Cups. So this person is dealing with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, very self-centered. This is where the codependency is stemming from her. She want her coins, your coins, your coins, your coins, their coins, everybody's coins. She wants it. And she aims to have it. If she got to turn on the charm, if she got to turn on the waterfalls and the crocodile tears, she wants to have her way, her cake, and she wants to eat it too. And she wants some of your cake and some of your cake and some of your cake. Okay? So she just like, don't worry about what I got in my hand. Where your coins? Run that. Run it. Yeah, this person is depression with the sun and on this person it could be in depression and don't realize it. This person could be very depressed and don't even realize what's going on. But the sun is in reverse, so that's a lack of happiness. Um, I'm getting travel, but shorter travel versus long. Yeah, so anyway, this person is not happy with their circumstances. Okay, they battle depression. This person isolates a lot. Tell me more, Spirit. In the day or the night. Yeah, the world card is in reverse. This is unfinished business. Until this person speaks to whomever this is that they're the object of their affection, the one that they don't want to let go, until they connect with this person, they will feel incomplete. Okay, so there's a lot of uncertainty in this connection right now, but right now they feel incomplete without you, collective. Tell me more. Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands and a Nine of Coins is in reverse. This person is like apathetic. Like I'm hearing they looking out the front door. So that's why the two of was it Two of Swords? What is it? Oh, Lord. I don't know why I felt I saw the Two of Swords. Oh no, Crossroads. Yeah, so this person is deep in thought. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, and they losing money. Also, I feel like whatever this person does, whomever they work for, they just feel like they're not making enough money. Maybe because they're being drained by their Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but this person just feels like they do a lot for very little. This is nine of, I'm sorry, yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit says they also need to hone their craft. Okay, it's something to do with their work ethic. They need to hone their craft. Hmm. Oh, do some tea leaf. Tell me more, Spirit. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you, or comment in the chat. Thank you for coming. Victory in some endeavor. You know, Spirit said you were vindicated. Some about you when it came to this person and maybe the third party vindicated you. Yeah, you were vindicated. Like you might not even know you were vindicated. Like you might not know that somebody had it out for you or something, but you were. Hmm. Take, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Tell me more, Spirit. Getting together with friends. This is what they want to do, but this person's so focused on you right now. You are the friend that they want to get together with. You are the friend. Tell me more about that. World in reverse. Let's say broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. This is why it's unfulfilled. This is this situation is unsolicited, unfulfilled, everything. It's just not right. It's not right. And this person has broken a lot of bridges. Wow, money. You see this? Successful outcome to the unsuccessful outcome to a problem. They broke a lot of bridges. This is why they want to come home, because you gave them unconditional love and support and guidance. But they broke a lot of bridges, and some of them bridges they broke with you. Tell me more. Waiting on invitation. I dropped that. There's a reason why I dropped it. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So this is and the challenge of the lesson. So somebody's waiting to find money on their path, or no, I'm sorry, a path of money is waiting for them to find it. So the new direction that they're planning on taking will help them thrive, right? Help give them direction and guidance to hone their skills, make it better. A little more, Spirit. Okay, I keep dropping cards. Hold on. Diamond, you'll be receiving a precious gift. This person know they can't go no further. I'm hearing in life in general without giving you what you deserve. Whatever that is. It could be something tangible, it could be intangible, but they ain't coming towards you or they can't come towards you until they're ready to give you what you deserve. Bottom of the deck. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Well, guess what? They're gonna be severely unhappy if they cannot change. They ain't get no far with that too far with the horse. And remember, I said this person don't have a car, which in some places that's not a bad thing. You ain't paying no parking fees. You're not paying all the things that come associated with. I don't even know where I was going with that parking. Well, with the car, this person. I'm gonna go back. Let me go back. Brain got scrambled. Okay, Spirit said, when this person comes to you, whatever they had before, they don't have anymore, including transportation. That's in the past. So this person is walking, taking rides. I don't know, but they can't just come to you on their own without assistance. I'm getting that, especially with the nine of coins in reverse and nine of wands in reverse. They cannot just pick up and come. They can't. They don't have it like that anymore. Um, they can't. I don't. The precious gift must be the authenticity because money is unclear for this person. Okay, they broke a lot of bridges, right? And the relationships with the friends could be a bit sketchy, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's no easy victory toward you. This person has to come the most. They have to make an effort. Ace of Wands. They know it. Um, but they have to initiate. Is what I'm saying. They have to initiate it. I feel like a lot of y'all are Queen of Swords in this person, so you're done. You're not really putting any ounce of energy toward them. You're not. You can feel them, and sometimes they definitely cross your mind. However, this person, their way of putting energy into you is non-verbally. It's 5D energy, which will not work in the 3D. They have to open their mouth. They have to, I won't say plead their case, but speak up for themselves. They have to do it. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts around it. And that will open a door, right? Even if it's only a slither, it'll open a door. You'll hear them out. You will hear them out. And then you will proceed based on your intuition and your compassion, whatever you have left. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But um they got a lot going on in this unfinished business with the world, and it sounds like they descending into some foolishness. Like this year is gonna doozy for them. Like whatever drama and stuff that they went through in the past ain't got shit on what they going through right now. So this person may have a high tolerance for foolishness. Remember I said my tolerance is fairly low, but I always felt it was high for some people. Well, their tolerance level is amazing. Not in a good way either. But it's about to shift. Tell me more, Spirit. She said, nope. 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 One at a time, please, Spirit. Damn. This deck always sticking, man. to a car. Woo, cold blooded. Um, remember what I said about this person not recognizing consequences before they take action. They would be cold blooded. They would do something, cut people off, do whatever they did, and not feel a thing until you. And Spirit said, if they got to turn on the waterworks, they may even try some crocodile tears. Just make sure they actually crying. Make sure. Tell me more, Spirit. What's up, Isabel? How are you doing? Yay! They feel like this is an unfinished love story. It's like, it's more to this. It's divine timing. I got still, and you may feel like it's unfinished and that you didn't get your closure either. This person feels like it's an unfinished love story between the two of y'all. Like there's still is right, and it might be, it might be. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh shit! Almost dropped that too. The hell. Tell me more. And the award goes to. But I feel like this person is getting a rude awakening. Not a good one. Not no, oh, I just realized in my life who's important. Hmm. Sucker for love. This person is a sucker for your love. Okay? This person is a sucker for your love. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh. Uh, okay. Hi, Michael Ellis. Um, the problem and the challenge and the lesson is who this person is listening to. And remember, I said some sketchy stuff going on with the dogs as far as the two friends. There's some sketchy going on. So this person has to really be careful who they are taking their stuff into, who are they listening to. And a word of advice, and I've been saying it lately, is make sure you take advice from those that are happy in doing what it is you love. If they're not happy or they're not doing what it is you love or you need or whatever, they may not be the one to ask certain questions to. Go to experts, go to people who are knowledgeable, go to people with experience. Go there, get your questions answered that way. Okay. But this person here is a gullible person and they listen to certain people, confide in the wrong people, and those people take that and use it against them. Tell me more. Lost on this journey. This person is grieving you. They feel lost. They don't know what to do. They don't know which way to go. This might be a long time. I don't know how much longer it can be, but it's a time factor of this person. I don't know, reaching out. Mhm. Um, this person is a ghoster type energy, so they mentally check out. Bottom of the deck. Oh, that was bottom of the deck. Yeah, but you said not my. Monkey not my circus, but I know the clowns. I know I didn't read it the way she wrote it, but that's what it is. You're not participating in whatever codependent stuff they got going on, because that's there. You don't listen to drama and foolishness like they do, and they need to be careful who they're paying attention to. Hmm. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell, and that way you notice anytime I come on. Oh wow, man, listen. I have been picking up on somebody young, masculine, and I feel like a couple nights ago that I got the imprisonment card. And that to me, hmm, we could either be imprisoned in our mind or imprisoned physically, and I feel like somebody is about to experience something. Ring the bells for you, gorgeous. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is. Somebody ain't listening to the right people, or they shouldn't be listening to nobody. I feel like this person has a deep knowing what needs to be done if they want a connection with you of any kind. That they also know that they can't guarantee a connection with you because each one of y'all's situation is different. That you aren't going to give them collective. We're not giving out invitations anymore. If we given out invitations in the past, either you accepted the invitation or you did not. This person did not accept the invitation. And now they're like, wait, wait, wait. I don't feel like anybody's waiting for them. So if they catch you, use discernment, use your intuition and your compassion. You know, take it how it resonates though. You can raise them right and show them the best. A lot of times they don't get it until those consequences kick in. And then sometimes it's too late. I watched this short where the grandmother goes to visit the boy in the interrogation booth. He immediately they hug, but she's like, mm-mm, I can't get you out of this. I didn't even know. I don't even want to know all that was going on, but I definitely can't get you out of this. So this person, they in too deep. They in some stuff they need help getting out of. Mm, I'm just channeling stuff. They the spirits said they're extremely gullible. They listen to the wrong people. There's people that know that they could shine and do better. They don't want that for them. Whoever is around them does not want this person to grow, does not want them to take off the mask. They don't want this person to be authentic. And they definitely don't want this person to have a love. So they telling this person a lot of stuff. They telling them things like, um, you'll never be good enough for the collective. Mm. This person is just feeding into nonsense that they believe about themselves based on what one person told them or somebody else told them. I don't know. Take out resonate, but it's like somebody. I don't know if they fully understand that the people around them are snakes and they can't be trusted, but their courage is in the tank because of them people. Somebody said, "Ah, they never want you. Uh, they'll never date you." Mm-mm. This person need to come about your energy and get in their own. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of need to what's the word? They gotta put some major effort into themselves. All right, anyway, y'all, that's what it is. Yeah, you know what? It's it's dark before the dawn, right? So somebody's dark night of the soul is currently keeping them from where they want to be. The other thing is the Queen of Swords energy has boundaries. So there's no easy route. That's the best way I can put it. There's no easy route. No meal tickets. No, hand it to you, you can figure it out later type shit. And that's not happening right now. So y'all take it out resonate. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Again, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for doing all of those things. That's an energetic donation to the channel, and it is much appreciated. I am going to bid y'all adieu, and I'll be back tomorrow, 9:30. Look out for the thumbnail, maybe like 30 minutes before, if not sooner. Go ahead and hit that notification button, and go ahead and throw it a like whether you can come or not. I appreciate y'all. In the meantime, peace.